We welcome you to our podcast that was voted one of the best in the marketing research industry, first time in 2019, but again in 2020. This is Research Business Daily Report, which for the last 10 years has been the only daily research news video available to people in our industry, presenting one top story every day that is not only pertinent but important to many members of the research fraternity. RBDR relies on viewer support, so we'll talk to you about what you can do to help us at the end of today's RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, in my 26th year as the respected voice in market research. Linda Pophal, who counsels Fortune 100 companies and other smaller businesses, recently blogged on Destination CRM about the most appropriate in-house market research platforms out there, with the goal of improving marketing communications for those people and their CRM efforts. Pophal had to be clear that the phrases programmatic advertising and programmatic market research do tend to be used interchangeably. But no matter which phrase one prefers to use, Pophal pointed out that programmatic market research or advertising platforms make sense of rich insights from the digital environment. The bonus output from programmatic insights is real-time delivery from a significantly higher number of data points. At the same time, there are some negatives. Pophal noted that programmatic platforms, while serving both masters, marketing and marketing research to some degree, do tend to muddy the waters between advertising and market research. And she turned to market researcher Caroline Brown for expert first-person knowledge that's focused on particular ins and outs regarding programmatic advertising. So, what did Brown have to say? First, that this capability has, quote, a long road ahead before it actually targets the right people at the right time through the right medium. She said programmatic is beset with significant multidimensional implementation problems. Regarding in-house programmatic implementation, Brown cautioned that many organizations don't have the technological infrastructure to make it work. And she said there are people issues. Brown said that marketers and market researchers themselves often lack the necessary programmatic expertise, much less experience, because of the infancy of this technological innovation. Now you're ready to take a really good long gulp? She says only 1 in 10 marketing pros and market researchers have at all a sufficient understanding of programmatic. And yet Brown opines that there's hope for market researchers, advertisers, and programmatic. Quoting Brown, market researchers understand the landscape of media. They have long understood advertising effectiveness, and it doesn't have to change just because programmatic seems confusing right now. Market research at its best, she pointed out, draws on multiple sources, and marketers need a comprehensive understanding rather than a snapshot to make things work. And that, Linda Pophal concludes, is a reasonable explanation for why she thinks market researchers and marketers will continue to gravitate to programmatic in spite of its current confusion and challenges. That's a wrap on today's Research Business Daily Report and for this week. As we mentioned at the start of today's video, we'd love for you to become an RBDR Patreon supporter, which means agreeing to provide a monthly contribution via your credit card, perhaps $5 to $10 if you're an individual and $25 or more if you're a business, because we need help in defraying our costs and maintaining the excellence of these reports. So if you're viewing us today, what's the best rationale we can give for you to give us some support? Well, if you watch us regularly or even once in a while, you undoubtedly are benefiting from the information, the knowledge, and the insights we're passing along that not only have relevance to you, but are worth sharing with many of your peers. So if you visit our crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR, you can select whatever level of support is comfortable for you to send our way. We thank you for whatever amount that may turn out to be. We hope you have a good research day and that this has turned out to be a productive research week whether you look at it financially or in terms of actionable quality projects. Please enjoy the upcoming weekend, and we will be here to welcome you back on Monday. And until then, please do stay safe.